Today we're getting real about those sneaky thoughts holding you back, something I like to call limiting beliefs. See, limiting beliefs are invisible barriers for most people, almost like a wall. Here you are, there's your goal, and in between both, it's this wall. And let's not even be concerned about how the wall got there. That's another video for another day. But the wall is there. And my goal in this video is to make you aware of that wall and to be able to jump over it. Let's get it. You see, the primary cause of stagnation is typically never the situation itself, but your belief about the situation. So what are limiting beliefs? Some of those might look like, I don't have time, I don't have resources, I shouldn't shoot my shot, I'll get rejected. I'll get to it whenever I have. Enter in whatever BS you want to believe right here. You see, it's the story you're telling yourself, and I'm not talking the good kind. I'm talking like power 2 after power 1 on these boys, like, bruh, why'd you even drop that? So the story doesn't just have to be about you either. Often for many, it's about how the entire world works. Things like successful people just got lucky. Or why should I do X? Because we have to work twice as hard to get twice as far. It's common. If you ever told yourself any of these things, you've basically put a glass ceiling on what's humanly possible for you at this current moment. And you may be asking, I'm hearing you, but like, why should I care about this anyway? It's good, bro, this is what's holding you back. My girls, this is what's holding you back. For all my 90s babies out there, this is what's causing your game to freeze and you gotta pull out the cartridge and blow on that John to get it to work again. The real ones know what I'm talking about. See, these thoughts are creating the same behavior for you. That same behavior is creating the same choices. And those same choices are creating the same experiences that keep showing up in your life. You're not going anywhere with that kind of loop. You're on that TikTok loop. You know what I'm saying? That John that just keeps going back with the same content. Just as an example, let's take John. See, John, he may be packing on one too many pounds right now, despite his goal of being fit. And John already knows what he needs to do to get fit once and for all. Exercise, run a caloric deficit, sleep well, the obvious stuff. But you see, John has these belief systems in his head. Somewhat similar to, my body type makes it hard to lose weight. My genetics are terrible. High carb, low carb, it doesn't work for me. And as a result, John allows himself to become comfortable and doesn't put in max effort because he has these scapegoats for why it's not happening. See, when situations like this happen, we end up not doing that extra rep when we're tired. We end up skipping the gym when we're not feeling it. Or for my hustlers out there, we push out that to-do task that we know is going to have a tangible impact on our bottom line. See, realistically, what these beliefs are doing is creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. So now we got to hop into how do we crack the code. I want you to think of one of your limiting beliefs and drop it in the comments. No, for real, drop it in the comments. And although that may seem hard, let me give you a little hack. Think of all the things you want to accomplish. It can be your career, it could be a hobby, it could be a relationship, whatever. Anything you want, but you don't have yet. After that, explain to yourself why you haven't accomplished it yet. And watch as those limiting beliefs start to take the walk of shame out of your mind. And let me emphasize this. The point is to be 100 with yourself. There is no judging here. And I'm going to tell you a few of mine that held me back and that I have to continue to be mindful of to ensure it's not part of my frame whenever situations arise. Some of mine were, when it's the right time, it'll look like this. Knew exactly how that boy was going to play out. Or another big one, it'll come in this particular time frame or it's not right. Ooh, that's a big boy for me right there. Third, I'm so focused on this, I don't have time to do that other piece right there. But here are 2 of my favorite major keys for tackling limiting beliefs. Challenge your belief system and then change the frame. See, every time you think something like, I can't do this because X, pause on that and switch that up to, how do I do this in spite of X? For example, if you hit a thought like, it's my genetics on weight loss that are preventing me from hitting my goal, flip the script to, how do I implement a weight loss system that works for my genetic makeup? Now we're operating from a frame of power and action instead of one of lack. But what you may find is, it's actually easier to layer on empowering frames of mind than trying to line up and tackle all your limiting beliefs at one time. See, one empowering belief, just one, can have a cascading effect. And that's all that we need to get that boy rolling, and then we're cooking. Major key number dose. Only believe what moves you forward. Whenever a thought pops up, Does this belief or thought bring joy? And if that thought doesn't spark progress, thank it for its service and kick that boy to the curb, because we're not having it. My guy Naval Ravikant said, belief is the key to unlocking potential. What you believe is your mental diet. Why fill it up with junk? Boom. I gave y'all the script. How many of y'all are going to take that and run with it? Let me know in the comments. See, our mind is what separates us from every other creature that walks this earth as human beings. But we've got the cheat code to level up that mind in anything that we choose. See, you got the opportunity to be legendary. Why not be?